Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. I guess eventually things are beginning to unfold and intentions are beginning to get unveiled. Nigerians are beginning to know their stand. I guess Nigeria is actually between the north and the south. Survival of the the fittest, or is it a game of the wheat? Eventually we'll find out what we're saying all this. Before we do so, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Ever since this open grazing ban saga and the PIB saga, northern elite actually are beginning to talk. Let's find out what they're saying. Well, according to Yahaya, this is okay. Let's start from exactly what he's saying. Following the deadline of the open grazing ban in South, Governor Inuwa Yahaya of Gombe State has stressed the need to exploit the oil and gas, especially the ones that's deposited in the north, in order to achieve a balance. According to Yahaya, this is necessary so we will have a balance. While oil and gas are discovered up the north and there's oil and gas in the south, there will be a balance. The governor also urged President Muhammad Buhari to hasten the implementation of the National Livestock Transformation Plan, as herders might have to return to the north. Speaking on Wednesday after a meeting he had with the president at the presidential villa, Abuja, Yahaya said the implementation would address the challenge of accommodation that might result from the mass return of herders back to the north following the ban. He said there is a need to develop Wawa Zangi Grazing Reserve in the state to accommodate the large number of herders that are likely to migrate to the north. Speaking on the purpose of his visit, the governor said, "We discussed the issue of Wawa Zangi Grazing Reserve. I think it's the largest grazing reserve that is gazetted in the whole of the Nigeria, totaling 144,000 hectares. I believe that Mr. President earlier in 2020, precisely in his 2020 January speech, acknowledged and approved that National Livestock Transformation Plan will take off with a model from Gombe, the Wawa Zangi Reserve. But so far, nothing serious has been done on that. And with the position taken by governors of southern parts of this country, there is the need for us to fast track the process of building that plan and that place, so that in the event our people move a multitude to come back to resettle, we will have space for them. And we will avoid situations where there will be rancor and there will be no issues to do either with farmers or herders again, or issues to do with herders themselves having problems because they cannot have any space for them to stay." Asked whether he requested funds from the president to implement the project, Yahaya said, "We have requested for funds. I believe that every other state will do so because you need the resources to implement, and financial resources are scarce in the state. So we have requested, but I will not tell you how much. But at least we have submitted a proposal that is fully backed by a feasibility report that indicates what we require. In May, the governors of the southern region in the meeting in Asaba, Delta State capital, resolved to ban open grazing and movement of cattle by foot. The decision of the governor stirred mixed reactions, as some Nigerians commended them for the initiative, while some disagreed, including Abubakar Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation AGF. Meanwhile, it was also recalled that Ondo State chapter of the Southwest Security Outfit, codenamed Amotekun Corps, on Wednesday seized many cows within Akure metropolis for flaunting the state anti-grazing law. It was also gathered that the seizure caused heavy vehicular traffic along the Arakale-Nepa Road in the state capital on Tuesday evening, as Amotekun operatives conveyed the cattle to their headquarters in Alagbaka. The seizures of the cows came a few hours after Governor Rotimi Akeredolu signed the anti-open grazing bill into law. Akeredolu has signed the bill on Tuesday after it was passed by the State House of Assembly. The governor said the move was in line with the resolution of the southern governors that all states in the region should make a law prohibiting open grazing before September 1st. Akeredolu described the law as a welcome development that will prevent needless instances of skirmishes in the state. And a quick one too, Enugu to have passed theirs into law. I guess these guys are not joking. When things are happening, show walkings. Okay, but let's look at this. Well, it's a welcome development. If they can all go up north, well, that will save the day. But I will quickly say this. Much as they're keeping reserves, good monies for funding of ranching, national livestock program, please, they should also keep some good funds for southerners too that want to go into some sort of businesses, because headers transformation program now is now fully funded by headers. There should be some too that will be fully funded by as many Nigerians that are going to one form of business or the other, so that it will not look as if we are giving special preferences to these Fulani herdsmen, because Nigerians are suffering. There's hardship in the land. So if you are keeping some good billions to accommodate those who are warring Fulanis and the rest, we should also keep some good billions for also Nigerians, so that Nigerians will not take this as a way of making money. Because if you are now, because these guys have gone into some sort of chaotic activities, and you give them, reserve some money for them, then you should start thinking of others too. That's one. Two, the fact also that the monies made from the south is also used now to develop the north. Southerners need monies too, just for the record. Okay, now monies generated from the southern oil and gas is now used to discover, explore, and exploit the northern reserves that are now discovered. It's not a problem if when they discover that up north resources, they will also make a national cake. Ain't no problem. But what gives us worries is simply because when gold in Zamfara was discovered, it was not the national issue. And they said, yes, it was a national issue that they've been remitting. Who said that? Blah, 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 blah. I can't remember anybody saying they have a gold mine. I can't remember any entrepreneur, any business Mongol saying that, okay, finally I've gotten myself a gold mine. Because I could still also remember, we keep hearing things like we have private wells, oil wells owned by some private individuals. I don't know how true that is, but I think the rumor have stayed so long that it looks as if it's real. But then it's alleged anyway. Now, if some private individuals can bid for oil wells and get approval after going through processes, then southern elites, southern politicians, southern Mongol business Mongol should be able to also bid for gold mine, following the due processes, and also win it, so that as well it will become a national thing and not a northern thing. Okay, but judging by the way the northern governors are coming up, you see they're writing their proposals. Okay, we are ready for national lifestyle, whatever program. I think they should also, personal opinion, I think also the southerners should look into this national livestock program too. They should submit their own bid, but this time it will not have livestock. It will definitely not have cows. We could actually rear goats. Okay, we can rear cattle. Sorry, we can rear goats. We can rear chickens, poultry. We can rear snails. We can rear fishes. Fresh fishes. We can rear and also mix it up with a bit of farming, horticulture here and there, and so it doesn't have to have cows. So they shouldn't deny the south totally simply because it is not a cattle thing. In as much as there's a livestock involved, which is goats, pig, okay, then the southerners should also not be rejected. I guess that's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section, please.